Hello, friends, Romans, and also countrymen, and welcome to another episode of Greed Corp. Let's jump right in and watch me be terrible at this beautiful, beautiful, fun game. So we already played the mechs Dam. That was what we played in the first episode. So let's see if we can't get right into it and just continue playing. Get some stuff, get her done, as it were. Alright, so this is the map we're working with. Circular map against 2 players. Now this is going to be more interesting. Now I played some against Apollo just recently, and did really terribly. So I'm gonna try to ramp up my skill, and see if we can't do better than when he totally whooped my behind. Granted, he's very, very practiced in strategy games, where I am not. But, yeah. We're just gonna see if I can be good at this game. Alright, so I'm gonna start, actually, by giving myself a bunch of guys. I can only do one more. And skip to my next turn. Sadly, I haven't... Oh, I didn't move my guys. See, this is why I'm bad at these games, because... Let me just skip through these guys' turn. This is why I'm bad at these games, is because I forget to do things like, you know, move my guys. Smart guy like me... That was a joke. Doesn't move his units. Good choices. Good choices. Good life choices I'm making here. I'm hoping my advantage will be having a better economy than the rest of the damn gays. But yeah, no, I'm not doing so hot, as you can tell. My guys I've conquered significantly less land than everyone else because of that one stupid move. Hopefully, I can manage to be decent-ish. Though, we'll see what happens. Okay, so this should boost my economy by a lot. So I do have the economic advantage right now. Now let's spread my fellas here as far as we can. And I think I'm actually going to start to capture land. I think that's going to be something I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to capture this space as well as this space. And then we'll see what we can't do about these guys. But I'm actually going to plop in armory here. And we're going to lose these squares next to I keep calling them squares, they're hexes. I'm going to lose these hexes next turn, and this is actually going to go down soon after that. So that was actually a bad choice to put this here, because I'm stupid about planning. Awesome, let's make more guys. Alright. Let's see what these guys do. Yeah, I've made some bad decisions. But hopefully I can make it through. Looks like these guys aren't doing so great for themselves. Granted, the computers are not the smartest in this, and I've kind of learned my lesson from playing against Apollo. They're kind of what I should do. As far as taking over land and stuff. So... yeah. Oh, that was a bad choice by them, actually. So I have lost quite a bit of land, so let's move a bunch of guys here, and let's take over this space. Oh. Yeah, that's actually not that great. This guy and this guy, take those over. Move guys here. Can capture this space. Capture this space. This guy here. So we've captured a decent amount of stuff. This guy's actually going to die, sadly. And all of this is going to die, which means this armory was useless. So I might as well build one here where I'm not going to be harvesting. And because this is all going to die, and this is going to die, I think I may place a harvester next turn, but I do want to make... No, I don't want to make more units, because actually those will die with the next turn. Trying to be strategic about this, but we will see what's happening, because I mean, it looks like these guys have kind of almost killed themselves off a little bit, which is kind of fun. They're also capturing my land, which is not so much fun. I can definitely see capturing land as being a lot bigger of a part of the game than I expected initially, from what I can tell. So I think it's going to be important for me to beef up the amount of land I have to work with, as well as I think I may try to plant. See, yeah, they've captured back some of their stuff. I think I may try to plant some guys. So yeah, I'm really low on guys, so I need to build this here. It looks like I don't have enough money to start to build more walkers. Oh no, it's because I don't have an armory. I am going to actually kind of try to screw with these fellas and well, they're probably going to try to steal my harvester, though they don't have any units that can reach that far right now. So that's not going to double my... I'm going to do that, actually. And then I'm also going to place a harvester here, because that's far enough away, and then I'll destroy some of their land. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's going to... See, this is why I'm bad. I should have thought of that before I did it. And they're probably going to try to take this harvester. Yeah, they're probably going to try to take that harvester. Oh, they didn't. Interesting. So that takes out actually a lot of my real estate. So I really need to beef up my number of fellas. I'm going to move him here. Now, how many of these guys can we make? Let's do that. It's actually, let's cancel that. Belay that order for now. Actually, let's build an armory there. Takes this space and build some shells, because I'm going to start taking out these guys, because this will be a prime point to take out. These guys are actually kind of better off. So I'm going to... can only do one right now, so let's... gotta skip to the next turn. Well, now I probably should have put a harvester there, but we will see. Anyway, getting better at the game by playing it. That's how life goes. So, oh, see, they're smart. They've moved their guys out of the range of my fellas. Now, let me build quite a few of these guys. And this guy is going to inevitably die, so I might as well harvest out that area. As well as fire on... Yeah, they're really their only production center, so... I'm gonna fire on there, because that's their only majigger thing. Why can't I think of the word? I want to say hatchery. I guess I haven't been playing StarCraft, but that's what I think. Place that produces units. There. See, they're beefing their units up, and that's something I gotta really do so that I can't be so easily captured. So, I think I'm gonna start transferring some units to cover my spaces. So now this is interesting because they're firing on the other guys, and that is interesting to me because I thought they would actually fire on me to some amount. I need 50. Okay, so I should probably save up, but I also got to build a garsh ton of walkers. So let's build 6 of those and transfer. Okay, one thing I wonder is whether I can. Yeah, I can. Okay, sweet. I can transfer more than just one at a time to squares. Okay, so transfer those guys there. So we're spacing our real estate out. And that's really all we can do right now. I've kind of maxed out my economy. So it looks like they're going to kind of almost kill themselves there just by harvesting out the land. And it looks like they are just going to fire on us. Oh, I'm glad they didn't fire on this square. Really, really glad, actually. So, I'm going to fire on their square there. Because I don't want that cannon taking out these... I don't want to be losing all my walkers from these squares. So I'm actually going to move them off these squares. I'm going to produce one more shell. It will crack those squares if I put a harvester there, which it puts them at risk because then they can be one-shot by that guy's cannon. So I'm actually not going to do that, and I'm going to build 3 walkers. And I know I'm kind of screwing my economy here, but I kind of want to have as much real estate on these hexes. I keep saying squares, hexes, that I can, so that if they're going to drop units on there, they won't be able to easily take over my production things. And I think I'm going to make a second armory, or a second cannon, I mean. So I'm glad they're firing on each other. Alright, so my turn. Now I'm going to build, actually, yeah, another one of those. Now, question is, can I take out their cannon? That is the question at hand. So it looks like the answer is almost, which means in one more turn I can actually take out quite a bit of their real estate, which leaves these guys, which I'm going to have to actually save up for one of these drops. So let me transfer half of my units here. Yeah, that should be good. I'll transfer one of them there. All right. Let's see what they're going to do. Oh, see, they have an airship now, which means they are dangerous because they're probably going to try to drop and take some stuff over. So luckily, I can get rid of this right now. Making a bullet a turn seems like a fair setup. So that actually gets rid of a lot of stuff there. Now, they are going to have enough to drop and take over a pretty significant portion of my stuff. Now, I think the safest thing is to protect my cannon, and I'm sure people are going to be screaming at me in the comments or the like, being like, no, don't do that. But let me see. Let me be strategic about this. Okay, so 16 is the max amount, so we want at least 17. So let's do... Oh, I can't transfer more than that. Oh, now that's interesting. Okay, well, in that case, they're probably going to try to drop and take this. But I think it's safer to do that. Now, I'm actually going to hold off so I can drop on them. Oh, no, they've built it. Oh, now that's interesting. That's interesting. I was expecting them to go for me, but I guess they are not doing that. So, really? I did not know. Oh, okay. I thought the game was over there. I was like, huh. Now that's interesting. But I guess not. Alright, now I have enough for airships now. Now they have an airship as well. And they are most definitely going to make a drop right about new on my units. So let us max out our production here and try to make it a little bit safer for my hexes there. And I really do apologize if I keep saying squares, because for some reason that's what my brain thinks. Now, I think the best course of action, since they have all of this space, they have a cannon here as well, would be to, a cannon and a production facility, would be to drop on this. Now that's interesting. The computers keep surprising me here. Now, do I want to make a drop on here? That would mean I can fire on here, but would it be worth making a drop here so I can fire on these guys? Because they can still produce over here. Now, I could take this, but I would lose a lot of walkers with that. Now let me see. Let me think. I think I'm going to build some more walkers. Do 2 here and make another armory here. Armory, that's what they're actually called. Build another armory there. And yeah, I'm gonna believe that. And I think I may make the drop on here because it'll be easy. Well, no, but they can take it back pretty easy. I think I may make the drop on here. I think that's going to be the best course of action. Also, this race has the jankiest of freaking just the jankiest of airships. And I'm going to also produce, let's do 6 walkers here. And I cannot produce any more, so let us go to the next turn. See, now they're going to try to take it back. Now that's a shame, but at least it is taking out their walkers. Now, I'm worried. This is not a good sitch that we have going on here. I'm actually going to build a bullet here, and I think firing from here I may be able to reach, that square, which would be nice. Or hex. Maybe able to reach that hex, which would be nice. But I think the safest bet right now is to just build a gorsh ton of walkers and play it safe. Now they're just maxing out their walker production right now, just making it hard for squares to take squares. So I think firing on them may be the best course of action. Yes, actually, that'll be good. I can hit a lot of stuff from there. Now, oh, I can hit this one. Now that is good. That is going to give me a decent amount of advantage, because that's a large chunk of their production, how that's taken out. So now we do actually trump them in real estate. And again, I think the safest route is just to make more walkers. And see what they do. Because it looks like with the amount of walker production that they're doing, they're not going to be building more airships, which means that they won't be attempting more drops on my hexes as far as I can tell. How much does that take? Okay, 20. So I'm just going to build one there. And I guess just continue to beef out my forces. Because I think I can just kind of take them from here bit by bit. Now they didn't do anything, they just waited. So I think they're probably saving up for a draw, or for an airship. So I'm actually going to fire on them with this guy, which I can only reach here with. That's kind of a shame, actually. I may want to wait for a drop. That might be the safest thing to do, actually. And I might want to save my bullet. I think I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to... Well, how many walkers can I afford, actually? Still safe. Still safe. Let's just do that for now. That is safe still. So I'll do that for now, and I'm going to wait. Now, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm going to second that motion, and I'm going to actually do some damage. Because if I can at least take out some of their walkers, I can actually take that square, and they have no way to take it back without wasting one of their drops. So I'm going to keep my economy safe for now. Actually, I think it'd be safe to make a couple walkers here. Now it looks like they are... Yeah, that's what I figured. They're going for all the drops. Now, they're beefing that up to keep it safe. Now I'm going to... Now they can take it back. That's an issue. But if I can force them to... If I can force them to waste a drop on this space, that should buy me some time and some economy. Though that did take out a decent amount of my walkers. But I am going to build another bullet in case they take this back and I need to fire on it. And the rest, I think, is just going to be all walker production right now. Strange. I guess I can only do one at a time. Or, I mean, 8 at a time on the hexes. So, yeah. Now they're doing what I thought they would do. They took the bait. And they're wasting one of their drops on that. Now, that should buy me the time to take that hex out. So yeah, that hex is now becoming pretty... Because they can't fire at me from here. So they're having to do it... going to have to do it with entirely drops. So going to need one more bullet to destroy this space. Though, I'm going to make one more bullet just to be safe, but I'm going to make an effort to capture that space, because that way I can fire on them, and though it may get destroyed, it will be a nice point. I'm hoping they might take the bait to, well, they're probably going to build up forces here, but they may try to capture one of these spaces, but I'm pretty well equipped on all of them, so yeah, I figured they would do that. Now their economy is pretty good. Now I may want to start spreading units to here, but there is a big risk of losing those spaces because of this cannon. Now, I think I'm going to save up my economy, but I am going to transfer a couple units here, so they... Yeah, I think 3 each will be decent, and I'll transfer a couple here. Do 10 and 11. Alright, and then I'm just going to actually save it so I can get a drop. Now they are attempting to take here. Alright, so they have taken there. Now I can take that back pretty safely because they don't have any units on it. But a dangerous point. Yeah, see, I worried about that. It's taking out those hexes. Now would be a good time to fire on this hex and just take out what they have. Though it looks like they are maxing their economy, which means that I should be fairly safe as far as drops go. So let us just get rid of that. That'll be... Sadly, I didn't have time to prevent that, but it'd be good to get rid of that real estate. Now, it looks like they're probably just going to build up their forces for a drop, which means because these squares are pretty equal, hexes are pretty equal, I'm going to... Oh no, I'm going to have to use these guys. Now, this is a dangerous game, because these... Well, this is going to get destroyed, so I'm only going to put a couple here. A few. And I'm going to do some more production here. Save a little bit, so I maybe... Just in case I need to get another drop. Ah, no, they haven't used theirs. That's interesting to me. Now, I'm actually going to... Actually, I'm going to leave those guys there. I'm going to let those guys be expendable. Well, you know what? If they're going to take it, they're going to take it. I'm going to leave one guy there to at least take out some of their forces. But I'm going to beef up this. I'm going to do... one here. And 3 here to max these hexes. And I think I'm going to drop... Can I take any of... Oh, see, I can't really take any of theirs. But now I can take this. I can take this. Now, now I know what I'm going to do now that I've taken it, though. Which they're not going to be so happy about. I am going to put a harvester here. And, if they don't, which I assume they're going to take it back, but it will inevitably destroy them. So that is, actually, that's a good tactic. So I figured they would do that. But it's distracted them a decent amount. See that? Now we have actually a decent amount of economy. We can get another drop here. I'm just gonna beef up my units here. So this is playing out nicely, because that's gonna inevitably take them out. There's really nothing they can do. And honestly, I can take them right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get her done. All right. Are you? Yep. Yep. Boom! Victory. Sweet, sweet victory. See that I felt more confident. Ooh, I unlocked new maps. Now that's exciting. Continue. All right. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this episode of Greed Corp. I'm really, really glad that you're still around and watching these episodes. Make sure to check out namelesspixel.net. That is our website. The link will be in the description for more content and for an easier way to navigate through our content. I really, really, really appreciate that. And don't remember to leave a comment and rate and subscribe and leave a like if you actually liked the episode, because that really helps us know what you guys like. And that's important, so we make content that you guys enjoy. Now, I am going to leave you guys, but I hope you have had a wonderful day. I certainly have. And until next time, happy Greed Corpulating.